is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
You shall see, man. Good morning, brother.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. The Chargers had 2-1 now to start the campaign.
Man, he look nice out there with that dark shield on, man. I like it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to
like a real killer.
Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
A nice burst there as they'll get him at 7 that time.
I like a real kill out there, man.
Second down and 3.
Oh, yeah. Even better. Even better.
On the ground. Gross. It's a
Shit, I be crying too, bro. I be losing. I get mad.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Herbert now. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets
First pass attempt of the game, man.
You talk about this Miami defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were the Bills, and he's the Dolphins. Yeah.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Got him. User skills ain't that good, big dog. They ain't as good as you thought they were.
That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to
Touchdown!
Got him.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 20.
Tyreek Hill.
To the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The drive starts with a run from H.N. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field.
Heavy dose to the
His
run.
first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On first down, back to Achane.
Damn, nobody blocks shit. Everybody is
Just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. St. Brown motioning left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Baldwin. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. That one a first down pickup of 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Achane on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like
y'all
that.
killing
Nice
me,
strong run
man.
there that keeps them advancing the ball.
This 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Baldwin. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down. They really set it down, started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Baldwin. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Back deep for L.A. is Darius Davis. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line.
This man now used all his timeouts.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps
That's
like
crazy.
those.
You know,
Every
use all his
big moment on the
timeouts.
line, kept their shoulders square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man complete. It's close. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Gross. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run You know, one or two receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up. We'll soon find out.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. He finds his man, complete. That's Vasquez. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
Got him. Whatever the fuck that was.
2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Escapes the defender. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Baldwin. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. Back to throw. Baldwin. Oh, this is intercepted.
That's motherfucking gold, man.
It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now the try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. So here's a 3rd and 14. Off the play fake. Baldwin, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side.
Ain't nobody going for it, dog. Ain't nobody falling for that shit, bro.
They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Right after right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. To throw on 2nd down. Baldwin. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Dolphins on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Baldwin. And going deep for Hill. Wide open, complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Throw left side complete. That's Fletcher. And he gets 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. They're in control now, 35-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Play action. Baldwin. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. St. Brown in motion right. On first down, Baldwin. And this is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 37. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll look to throw again. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Open man right side is St. Brown. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there, and they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Blocked right. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. Now the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got right on the short throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Looking to throw on second down. Baldwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Baldwin. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there. And that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Returnable here for Davis. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Stupid.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Second and a couple. Off the play fake. Baldwin. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And bulldozing his way through. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards.
Just a breakdown there defensively. It looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but
oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, LA. Quentin Johnson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably
nice move.
Window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing on first down. Baldwin. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Back to the air on second down. Baldwin. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hill going to go in motion right. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time.
It's a long-ass game, dog. These boys be taking forever to make adjustments.
Hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Baldwin. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's got this down to the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Up the middle, Achane. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On 1st and 10, Baldwin. His throw incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Baby sat right there, bro.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to at least get 1 score back. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type.
There he goes, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Touchdown, Chargers.
And that's exactly why you fucking gotta be fast. Fucking taking all day to make adjustments.
And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown.
Boy's retarded out here.
Extra point forthcoming.
Fucking taking forever in the day to make an adjustment.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll run for it with Achane. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down
How the
after
fuck
a
is
very
safety
nice
that,
game.
man?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throw to St. Brown.
He just stood there dumbfounded. You didn't know he was coming?
15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Come on, man.
12 more yards there and another 1st down. Back to the ground, Achane. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Baldwin. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Baldwin. And that will be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover.
Come on, bro. All this hopping
They
around.
felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You got the lead, just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
On 2nd down now, it's Gross, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. From the 50, here's Herbert. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this is caught.
Let's go!
They're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. But now an audible here into something else. To throw on second down, Baldwin.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Baldwin. And that is incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Second and 10. Here's Herbert.
Oh, he's
Coverage and intercepted. And the Dolphins are
fucking
going to take
stop
it
running.
at their own 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Operating from the gun, Baldwin. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's Herbert. He finds his man complete. It's Vasquez. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead. And now that lead even more sizable.
That boy dangerous out there one-on-one coverage, you hear me? You better double him.
Receivers don't want them to because
oh my God.
This is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, They try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Achane. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
3rd and 5. Back to throw. Baldwin. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Quick slant. Tyreek Hill with it. Room past the 35. And he will have a Dolphins first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Baldwin. Tyreek Hill's got another one. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll get that out wide to Waddle. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Baldwin. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for L.A., they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, alongside Charles.
Let's go.